Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my Pan That palette update for May. This is my second update for the year because I was gone at the beginning of the year. If you don't know, my Pan That palette is the Viseart Petite Pro 1. This is the first one. And last month, like at the first update, I didn't have any progress because I wasn't wearing makeup for the first 3 months of the year. So I have a lot of exciting progress to show you, so let's just jump right into it. So like I said, last month we had no pan, no progress really. I did have a dip in the champagne shade and the white shade, and I told you I felt like I was really close to pan. On my last video, I had a subscriber comment and tell me the names of the shadows, and I read them and I wrote them down, but I don't know. Let's see if I can pull it up. Okay, so apparently the names for the shadows are on the box, and obviously I don't have the box anymore, but the white shade is called Vellum, V-E-L-L-U-M, Vellum. This is really bad. And the champagne shade is called Starlight. So on those two shades, I felt like I was really close to pan last month, and I told you I probably would hit pan before this update, and I did. So this is what my palette looks like right now. As you can see, Vellum and Starlight are almost gone, and I've been waiting to repress them after I filmed this video because I didn't want to come on here with a palette that was repressed. And then, so those are the shadows that I've made the most progress on. Every day that I wear eyeshadow, I set my primer with Vellum. I'm just gonna say it's Vellum. We're just gonna go with it. So every day I set my primer with Vellum. That one's almost gone, no matter what palette I use. So I've been doing weekly makeup baskets where I pick a palette every week, kind of like a 1 week, one palette to go with this palette, just to get more use out of my collection. So I set my primer every day no matter what palette I'm using with this shade. And then moving on, this one, my subscriber, her name is Erin. I have her comment pulled up on my phone so that I can tell you what the names are. This brown shade is called Tawny. Now this shade has a bigger dip in it than last month. I think you can see it there. And it's been wearing down evenly because I've been using a brush like this. This is just a Morphe brush. It doesn't have the name on it because it came in a set, but a brush shaped like this to contour with it or bronze with it. So there's a dip and it's being wear down evenly because I've been using it with a bigger brush. Now this one is called Merlot and this one is called Cappuccino, and I've been using them here and there. Like right now today I have Vellum to set my primer, Tawny in the crease, Starlight all over the lid, and then Merlot just in the outer corner. And like, it's called Merlot, like it's supposed to be like a burgundy wine color, but it really comes out just dark brown. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but I've been using it, so you can see that there's like, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but there's brush marks because I have been using it. Moving on to the Shimmer Row. Starlight I have been using either as an all over lid color or when I'm not doing that, I've been using it as a highlighter, and that's why there's so much pan. So after this video, I'm going to probably repress both Vellum and Starlight. Vellum I'm probably just going to put back in this pan, but Starlight I might put in a bigger empty pan that I have, just so that it's easier to use with a bigger brush for highlight. And then I was thinking about maybe repressing Tawny, even though I don't have pan in it, repressing Tawny into a bigger pan so that I can use a bigger, fluffier brush for bronzer. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because it's really, like, that's what I have in my crease here, and it's really dark for that, but blended out light-handed on my face, like I have it as a contour bronzer right now, I might just repress it into a bigger pan so I can use a bigger brush with it. So moving on, this gold shade is called Medallion, and I have a pretty good dip in it. So if I don't have this shade on my lid, I usually have Medallion on my lid. So that one's going steady. I really like gold, and now that it's summer, gold is gonna look really good when I get a slight tan. I'm slightly tan right now because we were at the pool for Memorial Day, but I'm probably just gonna get tanner because it is summer. This shade here is called Copper. I've used it once or twice, but I haven't really used that a lot. It reminds me of Garnet from the Lorac Pro palette. I don't have the Lorac Pro palette, but from pictures, this looks like Garnet. So I might look at some of Amber F's tutorials that she did with Garnet when she was painting the Lorac Pro, because I know, like, that's what she does. She does looks and then substitutes, like gives substitutes for what shades you can use if you don't have those shades. And just see, because I haven't really used that one. And then this purple one at the bottom, or at the end, is called Scarlet. I haven't really used that one either. The only thing that I can think of right now that might get some more use out of it is maybe mix some of these in with a blush and use it as a blush. But I feel like this one might be nice to use on like the outer corner in the summer maybe. I don't know, I have to play around with this palette more. I've just been really liking using my palette of the week palettes, so sometimes this palette gets neglected, but I always seem to use like the white and Starlight. So I'm going to repress those after this video. I'm going to post the before and after repressing on Instagram, just so that there's like a record. I really need to get better at posting on Instagram. I really don't post on Instagram that often, but I really should post more. So I'm gonna work on getting better at that. But this is my palette for the end of May update number 2. And hopefully by next month I'll have these 2 shades done, and hopefully I'll hit pan on the Tawny shade and maybe on the Medallion shade, depending on how I use it. So right now I'm just going to focus on these 4 shades and then worry about these shades later, because I'm not gravitated toward these 4 right now, so I'm just not going to worry about it and just focus on these 4 for the meantime. So I hope you enjoyed this update. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe down below and hit the little bell to get notifications of when I upload videos, and please leave comments down below of future videos that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!